Okay, so this is on my shopping list. I need several of these. Also, the possibility of an Acer. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. So this is on my client's list. It is a beautiful one, and this one's a huge height actually. I've never seen it this tall before, to be honest. This is up to my sternum, my chest sort of area. Pretty, very pretty. I know you can agree with me. These are very beautiful, and they're so reliable. They will come back year after year after year. No question about that. So I think I'm going to have to put some of these in the budget for my client. Here's the beautiful Acer carnation. Love good, and I'm definitely going to go for one of these. I'm just it's a shame you haven't got a multi-stemmed one. Multi-stemmed are even more amazing, aren't they? But you can't get better than this. I'm going to buy me one of these. Yeah. Can I leave it here, however, and I'm going to collect it in just a moment. I'm going to purchase it and leave it here because I'm going to take a few of these as well. I'll take 3 of these.
So them ones there were trading, you know that don't go down.
Okay. Okay, this is difficult. I'm going to pause and I'll come back to you beautiful people in just a moment.
I'm Susan and I work at Leahurst Nurseries, which is 36 Galley Lane, Arkley, just past Barnet.
Wonderful. Is there a postcode there at all or anything? But she's amazing. She just, look, I just bought... we'll find it.
You go to Arkley, to the Arkley Park, turn right.
We'll find it.
And you'll get...
Absolutely, thank you.
Yeah, right.
Am I allowed to post this? But are you sure? Can I have me and you? She's just amazing. She's been a most amazing, beautiful human being. Absolutely beautiful. I just bought a whole lot of plants. She's amazing. I'm going to recommend her. She's beyond amazing. She banged her head once or twice.
And I wasn't drinking.
No, on this silly thing here. But I've got a whole stash of plants now, and I'm going to get busy now. So thank you so. Oh, I meant to do it that way apparently. Oh, who knows? I mean, apparently I meant to do it that way. But just in case the other bit doesn't come up, this is the lady you've got to come and see. She's in Columbia Road every Sunday as well. And I've got a variety of plants, and they're gorgeous. And I know because I love gardening. I did it at Cape Manor, but she's the lady to come see. Guilty as charged. Okay, so in this area here is the corner of my client's garden, and we're going to cut back. The agreement is to cut back. We have got some beautiful roses here that smell absolutely delightful, but we're in the beginning of July now, and many of them need deadheading and cutting back. This corner is going to become a sort of barbecue area. At the moment it's really overgrown, and while some of the shrubs are beautiful in their own right, they've just sort of become a little bit mangled and overgrown. So the purpose here is to cut back and see what we can expose in this corner here. So here it goes. as with all pruning, it's really focusing on any of the Ds, the dead, damaged and diseased. So as I look into this rose bush here, you can see quite clearly that there are some absolutely dead branches in there. They will need to be cut out in their entirety. I don't have a tripod in this section at the moment, so I'm on my own as well. So bear with me in terms of my filming, but I'm going to show you this rose bush once it's all completed. You can see the dead roses and you can see some of the diseased branches in and amongst this area, and I will bring you back to show you how it will be transformed. Okay, so this is it now, the before as they say, and I will bring you back to show you what it looks like. I'm already making headway in this space here. Still a lot to do, so okay. Okay, so we're back and a lot of progress is being made, as you can see, and it's exposing this beautiful, beautiful brick wall. And even more beautiful than this brick wall is this older looking brick wall behind here, and the discovery of some chimes. Okay, so I still have a lot of work to do. When you do gardening, you're at the mercy of the weather as well. The weather should be holding out for the rest of today, but there is rain expected tomorrow, and I need to clear this stuff and take it to the local dump before it gets wet. So, as you can see, progress is being made, and customer is happy. Okay, so I have this area. It's a small landing before you come down some stairs and then start enjoying the garden, where I was working earlier on. And they have this, currently they have this plastic decking, which I am tasked to remove. So that's what I'm doing now. And underneath reveals actually some beautiful stone. So I'm going to sweep this back, jet wash this area, and make this beautified. That's the task. Okay, so this is from another angle, working up towards this platform area, and this is what I'm clearing away. Okay, so this is the before. You will enjoy the after. The gardening project and transformation continues. So here we have a Formium, maybe New Zealand flax, I'm not too sure the specific one of this. And as you can see, it is looking very, very shabby, and even more shabby. Lots of dead parts, blades in this particular area. And so what I'm going to do is give it a good tidy up, and you're going to see me do that now. So start off with the dry bits, such as these. Give them a good pull, a great tug, and they should really be able to pull out from the base. Okay, so it's already looking a lot better, you'd agree. And I'm going to continue this task, and I'm going to get back to you. Okay. And here we have it. Here's the New Zealand flax or Formium that has been trimmed back. The dead sword-like leaves have been removed for the most part, and it's definitely looking a lot better. I think actually looking at it from here, this appears to be, it's got sort of like 3 colours to it, and they call it tricolor. Okay, but I think, in my opinion, and I'm entitled to that, these are glorious plants. However, I think they are best placed where they will not be trimmed as these have had to, because this area here is a public pathway. So when considering these plants that can become quite broad and maybe 2 meters wide and just as much high again, it might be worth considering placing them where they will have all the space they need to grow and flourish, so that they do not need to be trimmed on the edges. Otherwise it kind of takes away from its beauty, you know, having it trimmed. But there's an improvement. I hope you enjoyed that. Good morning and welcome and welcome and welcome. Listen, I'm showing you an image of a garden I was working on recently. This video has been very difficult to put together because the weather has been up and down and all kinds of things. But this is not just a garden before and after. This is a garden transformation. You might recognize this tree. It's still here, but the rest of the garden is unrecognizable. Wouldn't you agree? I'm going to show you some before footage of when I was located somewhere here, chopping down some greenery and trimming things back. Since then, we have created the garden that this particular client wanted, which was to give some space for the young children to play, a gravel pathway, some beautiful foliage, and whilst there is still work to be done clearing away the cut foliage here, we have, or not quite, created another garden space area here. So I have not been able to capture every process as I've gone along, because it is time consuming putting the camera up, stopping, starting. I know you can appreciate that. But what I will do is I will show you some before clips and some after clips. There was no lawn here before, so I've had to cut back everything that was there previously, dig up all the roots, pull out the weeds, do the wiggle dance to level the soil, levered it all off, and then brought in the turf, laid that down. We've watered it. The client has obeyed and watered the lawn. We've actually given it one good trimming already, and there are more trims to come. But this is the after, and what I'm going to do is insert some before pictures so that you can have an idea of what this garden looked like before. I've got some plants here that need potting in, so they're going to be on the delicate thing here. Needed a new home, and we found her a new home. So they are going to find themselves living in this garden too. Absolutely delicate, gorgeous plants. for this corner here, and I will show you how we got to this space. Bear with me a second. So this is the after. I'm trying to maintain the privacy of the owners, and I'm going to show you the different regions of gardens we've created. So, welcome. This delicate tree. Beneath it there's an Acer, Palmatum, Bloodgood. And it's just in front of a window. There's a wispy tree on purpose. It's a cornice, so as not to block out the light entirely from the window. But the windows are how can I describe them? It's not a basement window, but it's partially. It's not totally under ground level, but it's a beautiful level because it's an unusual level. The windows are close to ground level, as you can see. So from the interior, what they will be viewing are these beautiful, delicate plants just wafted in front of the window. So they will have different pictures, a real life picture frame outside of the windows of their home. And I think that's going to be a joy for them as they experience living in this home. The deep red foliage of the canna lilies and the blossoms of the lucifer flowers, and they'll all be able to see them from inside their home. That's gorgeous, right? The digitalis, the foxglove, and then okay, so I've got to get back to work, as always, I have a lot to do. I've got a hoverfly just here. I wonder if I can capture it on video. Where is she? She's just not in shot. Oh, there she is. Right there. Right there. Coming to say hello. 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 And, right, so I have got the task. You know when you put the task you really don't want to do and you leave them to last? Well, alas, I have got to get rid of all this and take it to the local recycling place where they will make good of this. But as you can see, the garden's a lovely private garden, and the foliage will grow along the fence. Oh, this hoverfly really likes being on show. They're right here again. Okay, so all this will be covered in greenery at some point, and then we're going to put a statement tree here at some point. It'll probably be the liquid amber. And but for this family, they have young children and they really needed a grass area as well, so we've created that. We've managed to save this beautiful tree, and this will become a nice eating area at some point when we take the gravel and move it into this area here. So this will become a lovely eating area. The chair's all lopsided at the moment, but it'll be a lovely, and the table there, that's my lunch. This will be a nice cozy corner, like a courtyardish sort of area, and a place to have breakfast, lunch, or din-dins. Right, I really must get back to work now because there's a lot still to do. Bye for now.